He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like leaven that a woman took and hid in 3 measures of flour till it was all leavened. And so in this case, I think it's very similar to the parable before. But here, leaven, you take leaven and you put it into flour, you mix it, and that's what causes the flour to rise. And you only need a little bit of leaven to permeate and go throughout the whole batch of the flour. And so he's saying the kingdom of heaven, it's like that small bit of leaven. You can hardly see it. It's such a small amount. It seems invisible. It seems so insignificant. But don't underestimate it. You might not be able to see it with your physical eyes. You might not be able to perceive it and think that the kingdom is here. But let me tell you something. The kingdom of God is here. And it is already permeating throughout Israel. And not just Israel. It's going to permeate throughout the rest of the world. It's bigger than you can even think and imagine. Leaven is often referred to as like teaching. Jesus said, watch out for the leaven of the Pharisees. And he meant the teaching of the Pharisees. And so he could be speaking about his teaching, the teaching of Christ. Okay, he's teaching about the kingdom, how to be saved, how to be born again, how to enter into the kingdom. And his teaching is permeating Israel. And so really, these parables, again, are about faith. It takes faith to see that the kingdom is at hand and that it's advancing. It takes faith to see the king of that kingdom, that it's Jesus. And if you don't have eyes to see and ears to hear, you won't see the kingdom, because it's like a mustard seed. It's like a little bit of leaven, and you'll miss it. You won't see it. But let me tell you something, Israel. Do not be misinformed. I tell you right now, the kingdom of God is coming, and it's advancing, and it is growing, and it is expanding, and it is permeating, and it is going throughout all of Israel, and it's going to go out throughout all the earth. The king is here, and I am that king, Jesus was saying. And it takes faith to see that. And anyone who receives this teaching of mine, this word, that faith, that seed will be planted in their heart, and they can be saved, born again, and enter into this kingdom. It doesn't come through works and those old ways of doing things or trusting in other things. It comes purely, simply by faith in Jesus Christ. This is what these parables are about. And it's very simple when you see it.